In 2020, way before it became popular, me and my partner founded a short form agency that made us more than 1.1 million in revenue down the line. Unlike all other gurus, I've been actually doing short form for the last 3 years. We had $0 months, we had 10 grand months, and we even had 90k months with our agency. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you 5 key steps that we took to go from broke 80-year-old students to 20-year-old young kings making 90 grand a month with our short form agency. So if you run an agency or thinking about starting one, grab your coffee and let's roll. This video is gonna be a clear game plan for you. So our first step was to choose a niche, and we were a bit lucky on that because at the time, 2020, I was a TikTok influencer. I had probably like 40,000 followers, which is not much, but I at least had a skill of growing an audience on TikTok. And at that time, TikTok just started to gain popularity. So we kind of jumped on a trend early, and we were one of the first, probably like 3 or 4 TikTok agencies who specialized on this like short form content for brands on TikTok only. And this was our like unique positioning, and as long as like there were like a few competitors for brands, it was easier to choose us over others because we were the only agency who specialized on TikTok. The lesson I can tell you based on this experience is that like try to connect your skills and the trends that you see on the market right now. For example, right now AI is kind of blowing up. AI tools everywhere, AI agencies starting to gain popularity, AI, like whatever AI works very well now. Cold emails, if you send cold emails, you add AI on top of it and you have a unique positioning. If you, again, for example, shoot short form videos, you add AI to write scripts, and this is another unique positioning. Just think about trends that is going on right now and then think about skills that you have. If you can somehow connect these two, you're gonna get a strong, powerful niche that has the potential, the niche of one basically, that has a potential to blow up. So this is something that happened to us because I think that if we were to start an agency like and sell like Instagram influencers, we would probably face some troubles to fight with our competitors, because if you are not unique, you need to actually fight with your competitors for clients. Otherwise, why customers choose you? But if you are unique, if your positioning is unique, if your offer is unique, then you just don't have any competitors. You just go reach out to people and they buy from you because there is no other option on the market. So this was our like strong decision, and this was a great decision. Basically, this was the foundation of our success. Our second step as young agency owners was to start selling our stuff. And we had a rule. I remember one day partner come to me and he said, look, this customer, they want to buy 20 TikTok influencers. And I was like, dude, how can we find 20 influencers? Like it's too much. We never did that. And my partner said, no money, no thinking. This became our rule. Before clients send money to our bank account, we would never, ever think about fulfillment. Once we have money on our bank, we are like, okay, cool. Now we need to think about like how we actually gonna fulfill that. This rule helped us a lot because at the beginning of the journey, you're gonna have a lot of customers who will ask you to prepare a game plan, prepare a strategy, prepare whatever upfront. And if you're gonna do that, you'll lose a lot of time working for free for customers who may not even be serious about working with you. In our approach, we were only starting to work with customers who send us money. Another thing is motivation. Once you see this money on your bank account and you know that like if you are not going to fulfill, you need to fund them back, this kind of gives you a motivation. So we had long nights, early mornings, just because we were trying to fulfill all the stuff that we sold. After a few iterations, after a few first clients, we realized that like this service, we can do that easily. This service is a bit harder. This service, like we can do that. For example, we constantly refund clients on this one. Let's just not sell this like last thing. This is how we started. I don't know if you're gonna be judging me on that or not, but this is what I think made us successful. We were never thinking upfront. We were always like taking money upfront and then thinking about the fulfillment. Step number 3. At this stage, we were at 5 to 10k a month, and what we needed is a marketing channel that allows us to acquire customers on autopilot. And we started to build a few of them at the same time. So we had cold emails. We were sending like from 100 to 200 emails every day, each of us, like 2 partners. We started working on our SEO. So we created a website, we built the website, and we started posting 4 articles every week just to make sure that if potential client is type in Google search like TikTok organic agency, TikTok organic, TikTok account management, we were the first one to be shown on top of the search. So this was our goal. That's why we started doubling down on SEO. And basically the reason why we succeeded at it is because we started doing it earlier. No other agencies were doing it at that time, and that's why we succeeded. So again, think about stuff that you can do earlier than your competitors, and that's how you succeed and you go get ahead of the game. And the last step, and this is the most important one, we started building our personal brands. I started writing articles on my own blog. He started doing some stuff as well. We needed to build our names in the niche, and I think that at least this last step was the most powerful and important decision that I made in my entire life, because right now I have 14,000 followers on Twitter, I have 20,000+ followers on Instagram, I have an email list of 10,000 people, and with this audience, 40,000 followers combined, I know that I can launch any agency I want basically tomorrow. I can sell whatever service, whatever coaching I want tomorrow, just because I already have customers in this list. I have people who trust me, I have people who are ready to buy from me, and this is the most powerful asset that you can have in 2023. Of course, there's crypto, but crypto isn't guaranteed. Personal brand is guaranteed. So that's what I like about personal brands. And that's why right now I double down on these platforms. I also started this YouTube channel with one specific goal, is to build this personal brand, to help people so much succeed with their agencies and coaching, so that they follow me, they want to just like, again, enjoy my journey that I'm showing you right on this channel. So I highly recommend you to focus on building your personal brand. If you run an agency, if you're just starting one and you have probably like cold emails, or you run some kind of a Facebook ads, believe me, the easiest way you can acquire customers is actually by building your personal brand. You only need 1 or 2 months to start growing organically on Twitter and Instagram, and then you'll see how easy it is to get inbound leads and basically jump on calls, which are way more warmed, way more prepared for you to sell something. So if you want to learn how you can build a personal brand on Twitter and Instagram, just check the first link in the description, because I have a video explaining exactly how you can build your personal brand on these 2 platforms and then book up to 70 calls a month from these 2 platforms. So check the link in bio, and let's move to the step number 4. So at this stage, we already knew how to onboard 3 to 4 clients every month. We already had a revenue of 10-15 grand a month. We knew how to onboard 2, 3, 4 clients every month, but the problem was we needed to chase our revenue every month, because we were selling TikTok influencers, and brands that need influencers, they just come, they take influencers, they pay us like one time, and that was it. We needed an MRI based service, and we kind of invented, because at that time it wasn't so popular, we invented TikTok organic management. So we literally took over clients' TikTok accounts and we produced content for them. We posted this content on their pages, and the beauty of this service is that clients needed to pay us on monthly basis. Every month they needed a new content to produce, and we were the one who were producing it constantly. We ended up signing contracts with Sephora, year-long contracts, so we knew that like for 12 months from now we're gonna have this MRR of 10, 15, whatever K a month. So we pivoted to MRR based model, and that's something that I recommend you to do as soon as possible in your service. Find something that you can do on a monthly basis that will bring so much value to customers, so they don't wanna leave at all from you. So with emails, maybe you'll update workflows, maybe you'll update and just manage the campaigns for them, for some kind of a retainer. Any service you can invent with the retainer will be a game changer for you, because again, we had a marketing channel that allows us to bring like 3 clients every month, 2 clients every month, it doesn't matter. Next month we onboard more, but we keep working with the first ones more, and this snowball allowed us to scale the agency to 90K a month in 6 months after we invented this service. Not invented, but anyway, started doing that. This was, I think, the best decision I ever made as an agency owner. And then with my second agency, I started agency with the MRR based service, with the coaching business. I'm also pivoting it into an MRR based model. I just want to have repeatable revenue, a revenue that I don't need to chase every month, that I can rely on, and this is how you build a strong business. And by the way, with my first agency, we end up losing it in 1 day because of the big mistake, but this is the whole another story that I told in this video. You can check it right there. But let's move to the last and the final step. So the last step is the client result loop. By that time, you probably have few case studies and your goal is to over deliver every time you get a new client, so you can get a lot of testimonials, a lot of case studies, a lot of happy clients. And this kind of database of case studies, again, you can screenshot your Slack channel, you can record interviews with your clients, you can just ask them to record video testimonials for you. All this stuff, basically, it is your asset that you can then use on the website. You can post it on your Twitter, on your Instagram stories, anywhere, just to make sure that every time you jump on a sales call, it becomes easier for you over time to sell, because you have more case studies and testimonials in different niches. And one great tip for me that helped us a lot: once you get a case study in a specific niche, your goal is to reach out to everyone else in the niche and say something like, look at this case study, we can do this for you. Quick example: once we got a great testimonial from a beauty brand that worked with us for a while on TikTok, we reached out to all beauty brands in the country and said something like, look, this brand is crushing it on TikTok because of us. Do you want us to do something like that for you? And we immediately got 5 more beauty brands, including Sephora. This is probably one of the biggest clients of mine. We got them immediately just because of this message, because we had a relevant case study for them. So every time you get a case study, reach out to all of the competitors of this brand and suggest them to work with you, because you already have an experience in the niche. So I call it client result loop. You just get the client, get the results for them, and then get clients because of the results you've got for the first one. So if you can just start, rolling this snowball, it will eventually end up somewhere around 100K. This is what happened for me with this agency. But yeah, these were like my 5 steps from 0 to 90K a month. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, just drop it a like, follow me for more agency growth tips. Before you leave this video, let me tell you the easiest way you can scale your agency from 0 to 30K a month. And again, in the past 3 years, I built 2 agencies to 90 and 60K a month in 2 different countries, in 2 different ways. So I kind of tried every single way to build an agency, and right now I just know which one is the easiest. Let me share with you. So first of all, and first step, just pick a niche that you know. I know that in this video I told you to pick a trending one, but if you don't have a skill in trending niche, it's better to pick a one that you just enjoy doing. For example, you have a skill in Facebook ads. Of course, Facebook ads isn't a trending niche right now, but if you have a skill, just pick it, because you know how to deliver, which is the most important part. Number 2 is build your brand on Twitter and Instagram. This is by far the easiest way you can acquire customers in a B2B space, in high ticket space. This is my favorite method right now on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to learn how you can grow, just click the first link in the bio and watch my 2-3 minute video explaining you exactly how you can grow on these 2 platforms. And number 3, after you have an audience on Twitter, let's say you only need 1,000 followers. That's pretty much it to scale to 30K. Number 3 is use Social Sniper DM system, because once you have 1,000 followers, you only need to reach out to 100 people, which is like 10% of your audience, to be able to book 5 calls and close 1 client. So this is the kind of the funnel that I see when I work with clients one-on-one. For example, Eric, this guy made 26 grand in revenue from his 700 follower Twitter account. You see, you don't need a big following, you need a right strategy, and talking about Social Sniper strategy. If you want to learn more how Eric does that, again, the first link in bio, I have first video explaining the Social Sniper system, and second video explaining 15-minute video explaining what does Eric do differently from everybody else that allows him to make so much money from his relatively small Twitter account. So first link in bio, go there. Don't forget to drop a like under this video and follow me for more agency growth tips.